continue with that story of the suspension of the Tembisa Hospital CEO, Lekopane Mogaladi. This follows the Health Ombudsman's report, of course, into the circumstances surrounding Shonisani Lethole's death. Let's speak to one of the organizers, or one of the leaders of the Justice for Shoni campaign. He's the CEO, or rather he's one of the leaders there. His name is Bori Lagrange. Thank you very much, Bori, for joining us here on ENCA. You've walked this road with the Lethole family, but you also have walked the road with other families who came forward with horrific stories. One of them actually a mother who was also admitted to the same hospital at around the same time as Shoni. You demanded this week that the CEO be suspended. This happened. What's your reaction to that?
Several thanks. Sorry, Marcelo. Thank you very much. We noted the intention of the Gauteng Department of Health to suspend the CEO, which is one of our first demands, as you've noted. But we've also got 9 other demands which we definitely think need urgent attention. As Ms. Patricia has explained, from the outset we understood that justice for Shoni is also justice for many, many other people. And so over the last 7 months or so, since starting this work to push for this change at Tembisa Hospital, we've been approached by many other families, the Singwayo family, the Ngube family, the Mnguni family, the Swatboy family, the Twala family. They've all in some way suffered a loss or received substandard care at this hospital. So clearly it isn't just about the death of our friend under those horrific circumstances, but it's essentially about a community. Over 800,000 people depend on Tembisa Hospital for professional and adequate care. And it's clear from the Health Ombudsman's report that that's not what people are getting there at all. This has been said in communities for many years now. Community activists know this, faith-based leaders know this, the Treatment Action Campaign and their activists on the ground know this. So it's really a pivotal moment where we can effect change at this hospital. It's what people deserve. It's nothing more and nothing less. As Ms. Patricia had said, there's a specific onus on healthcare providers, healthcare workers, medical professionals to uphold ethical standards and to provide the best possible care that they can. And in this instance, this is what's lacking at the hospital. We need the support of ordinary people, South Africans, people elsewhere who've been touched by Shoni's story, to stand with us at this time. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to succeed in making the change.
Now, I know that one of your other calls, of course, Bori, was around the fact that families were complaining that they aren't able to at least have some sort of contact, whether it's video contact, to their family members who are admitted to the hospital for COVID-19. But there was also the Ngube family, Nicole Ngube's mother, who was there, and her results came back negative after she died. But the family was forced to bury her in that inhumane way that's been described when a person has died from COVID. And her family not being told until the 4th day that she lost her mother. Would you say that, I asked Ms. Patricia this question, I'm not sure if you heard me, but would you say there should be some criminal investigation into that hospital?
We think what's happening here with this particular case of Shoni's is that it's asking questions of institutions. The family, ourselves in the campaign, we cannot instruct government or institutions on what to do. It's really a test of leadership for those who occupy those positions to do the right thing. As Ms. Patricia has explained, the expectation that people would do their job properly, be committed to doing it, and doing it in such a way that it speaks to, the humanity of those who rely on those services. So whether there'd be criminal prosecutions or not is not necessarily up to the campaign or the family to determine. That's potentially to determine by justice authorities themselves. But I think it is a question that needs to be ventilated in public.
Of course, this is a never-ending fight. Thank you very much, Bori Lagrange from the Justice for Shoni campaign. And